Hey guys, it's Yldra again, and today we're going to be looking at all the vistas in Queensdale. It's the area right below Divinity's Reach, which we've already explored last time. So the first vista we're going to explore is the Western Divinity Dam Vista, right up here in the northwestern corner. We can start at Orchard Waypoint, and from there simply turn north. Don't run into that thing. But yeah, we can already see the dam construction right over there, and it won't take us long to notice where the vista is located. We can see it pretty early on over here, and it doesn't seem to be very difficult, yet a lot of people seem to take a long time until they can finally find this vista. But it's actually really simple. There's no hostile enemies, so you can simply run through and pass the vista first of all. Don't try to climb up on the side or anything, just pass it until you get this little street going off the side on the left. And from there you can jump down here on those plank type of things, on the chests, on the crates up here, and you're already on the vista. The second vista, we're going to be looking at the one right northeast of Bandit Horn Caverns, and we can easily get there by going to the Fields Waypoint and then turning south and following this little road up, and we will already be able to see the vista sitting up there on this pipe, and it should be pretty obvious how to get this one. It is very easy. You only have to move up the hill, move up the second smaller hill towards this waterworks type thing, and move along the pipe, and that's all you have to do to get to this vista. The third vista in Queensdale is in Shaymore Garrison. It is one of the easiest ones to get because you really don't have to do anything at all. You have to go up these ramps on the side and you're there. That's all you need to do. And accessible it is from Garrison Waypoint, but I think that's rather obvious. Our next vista is going to be the one west of Crichton Freeholds and south of the Queen's Forest. You can go to Crichton Waypoint, and from there you already see the vista sitting up on that hill. And it is as easy as it looks. You simply have to jump up here, avoid those enemies so that you don't get in combat, and you're there. The next vista on our list is the one right next to the dungeon Caudecus's Manor in the Shire of Beetletown. It is probably one of the easiest ever. Beetletown Waypoint, and the way you spawn, run down south, and you're there. The next vista is down here in Godlost Swamp. You go to Godlost Waypoint and you see the vista over there to the right. It is a little bit more challenging than some of the others, but it's still very doable, and it doesn't need a jumping puzzle or a lot of searching to actually get there. So what you want to do first is simply go straight southwest, whatever, from the waypoint, And you can see that kind of thing where you can presumably jump up, but don't let that confuse you. Just pass that, run through, and avoid the enemies. You will eventually see to the right that this is not that person, but the house. You can see the house from the back. And there's this tree on the left. You can jump up here, and you will be on the correct hill to view the vista. And again, the next one is going to be the one down south here in Clay and Falls. You go to Clay Pool Waypoint, and from there you have to walk a little bit until you can get towards the vista. You can't go straight because you have to get out of this village type of thing first. But just follow the path and you will eventually be able to see a lake to the right. Just past those pigs here. And from here you start to see the vista on the mini-map. I'm sorry for the sound on my computer right now, it seems to be heating up a little bit. But in any case, you will see the vista sitting on top of the house here, and your first impression is probably going to be to jump up on those crates here, and that is the exact correct thing to do. Next vista actually isn't far away from the last one we've done. It's here in Altar's Windings, okay, and you can just simply go to Vale Waypoint, from where you will already be able to see all the heartbeats around. If you want, you can simply fight your way through. If you're too lazy, like me, just try running through. If you have a thief, that shouldn't be a problem. And with any other character, it's probably not going to be a problem either. Simply run through. Avoid the enemies because you can't view vistas when you're in combat, and view it. And last but not least, the vista in Bandit Haunt Caverns. You have two different ways to go there, one time from the south and one time from the north. I prefer the route from the north because the enemies there are lower level and it's very easy to simply run through there on that pattern. It's gonna take a little moment to run down there, but I think that's not too much effort. So you start at Awkward Waypoint like for the other vista that we've done before. Oops, sorry for that. That's a reflex. I usually do that when I start running longer ways. In any case, take your path, take your time, go down and you will see this kind of cave. It's located here on the mini-map. And there are going to be some enemies, but you can simply ignore them. Or fight them, however you prefer. I personally dislike fighting enemies when I'm just running through, so that's just my personal opinion. And you just pass on straight through the cave. And you will see the pattern here, and the path is going to open in that direction. It's very easy to just run through there. I would be a little bit careful around here if you're lower level, because there's a champion event around the vista, and it might be possible for you to run through without getting in combat and actually viewing the vista, but after that I would make sure to jump down the side or just avoid getting killed in some other way. Champion event usually takes place around here, where the bandit is cowering. There's going to be prisoners in the cells and a champion pirate thing around, or a bandit thing around, so that's not too harmless.